We're over in the r/am I the asshole subreddit with a post by key underscore ad 4069. Am I the asshole for not wanting my stepsister to tag along in my graduation trip with my mom? Mom married my stepdad when I was 10. I'm 18 now. And he had a daughter the same age as me from a previous relationship. My dad passed away when I was 13, and her mom left her when she was 8. She loves my mom as her own mom, but I don't see her dad as my father. Now, my mom promised me since I was 14 that before I went away for college, she and I would go to Rome together and have 2 weeks and have a 2 week long vacation. She met my dad there. He was Italian, and she wanted me to see some of the precious places they visited together, along with his home place and some parts of his childhood. We also want to spread Dad's ashes in the very place he and my mom found out she was pregnant with me. Dad's childhood home backyard, who was owned by Dad's brother. Oh, this is more than a fun vacation for me. It's a significant part for me grieving and how I finally make peace with my dad's death. My mom and dad divorced in good terms, and he never dated anyone after or had any other kids. Aside from my uncle, were the only family he had left. He refused to go back to Italy so he could be around me. My stepsister wants to tag along, saying that mom shouldn't be away that long before she also leaves for college. That it's not fair that I get a 2 week trip alone with her and she gets nothing, and that this could be a girl's trip. But I refuse to do it. I simply don't want her there. This is an important moment of my life, and to be honest, I don't want to share it with her because she always wants to monopolize mom, and she'll ruin the whole experience. I expressed my feelings to my mom. Now I want to do this with her only. That it's important for me, and it's a big goodbye that I don't want my stepsister to spoil because she'll want to do other things. And she understood. She talked to my stepsister and informed her that she won't be able to come this trip, but they too can do something after she comes back. My stepdad is able to afford a big trip for the two of them, so that's not an issue. But my stepsister is insisting that it's not fair. I get to travel with mom first. My stepdad came to my room yesterday to talk. He said I'm hurting my stepsister's feelings and that he understands why this is important for me, but that life is for the living and they're still here. He says that what I plan on doing won't take 2 weeks, and I'm acting bratty by leaving my stepsister out. He offered to duplicate our vacation budget if I agreed to let her come, but I said no. And he said he was so disappointed, and even if my mom doesn't say it, she's also. Am I the asshole? What did I say about violence in a video game? Don't go for the face. I would have went for the face right here. Absolutely. Damn. I would have went for the face right there. Oh my God. What is this guilt tripping bullshit? And then your sister is so fucking entitled. So fucking entitled. Obviously, she has mommy issues. And your mom's doing a bad job by not recognizing that she has fucking mommy issues that she needs to work out through therapy. Oh. And why would she? Why would she? They got together when you were 10. Then your dad died at 3. Matter of fact, no. No. They got married when you were 10. Her mom left at 8. So y'all got together maybe a year before. So you had 3-4 years, really. 3 years. Let's just call it 3 years marriage, living together. 3 years, a lot of y'all living together. Right. Where from 10 to 13, they had enough time to peep that she needs therapy for her mommy issues. Really, her dad should have already had her in therapy and shouldn't have tried to jump to have another mother be in her life so immediately after the fact. That's him fucking up right there. He shouldn't have even been trying to find a mommy to play replacement. He should have been doing his damned hardest and taking care of his kid. And I even been trying to get new pussy. That's what this is. New pussy and new mommy replacement. That's that new maid, new chef, new mommy, new pussy. That's what your stepdad did by getting with your mom. I can peep it. I can peep it. You don't even have to say anything. Ooh, he did a bad job, right? 80, 90, 99% on your stepdad for not getting her therapy. 1% on your mom. And only because it was that 3-year span of them being married. 1%. Because once you was 13 and you lost your dad, her problems, her little mommy issue problems, her mental issues of latching on to your mom was nowhere near the loss of your father and the grief that you have been experiencing this whole time. Oof. 5 years of this. And now she wants to try and be such an entitled little brat and come on your trip? On your trip? You're taking actual time off to grieve your father properly. You've been holding on to his ashes that you know that you have been going to spread at your parental ancestral home, your father's home, your father's childhood home that still legally belongs to the family because your uncle owns it. You've known this for 4 years. Shit, maybe your sister has even known. No, oh my God. I could have had this story set aside for an entitled anything episode. Ooh, I'm conceiving that idea right now. Ooh. Let's go to the top comment. Oh my Lord. By Lazy Zebra 23, you are not the asshole. And this is so much more than a fun graduation trip. Go meet your dad in Italy. Share this moment with your amazing mother who obviously realizes how big it is and make new memories together. Hold fast. This trip is not to be shared. Sending you peace for a beautiful goodbye. Matter of fact, the fact of the matter that your mother even has the money necessary, and apparently your stepfather too, to double it, to duplicate it. I don't know if he said that or if you said that. That's what I read from your post. Double it and give it to somebody else. Send your daughter off on a trip. Why don't you take a trip with her during the same time? Wouldn't that just make the most amount of sense? Emma Heaven 1 replies, and stepdad is manipulating OP for his daughter's benefit. They are both selfish if they can't understand what this will mean to OP, or either just don't care. It should have been shut down once mom agreed. Obviously, they're going behind mom's back. No, obviously, they're going around. They're circumventing, right? Mom probably laid law down. Didn't even lay law down. Was just probably just updating him. This is what's going to happen because she planned this for 4 fucking years. She's had to get the money together, right? They're married. They're living together. Not everybody combines finances, but you don't just say, hey, I'm going to be going tomorrow for 2 weeks. No. No. Ugh. Specific dash, succotash, dash. 8. Specific succotash. Say that 7 times real fast. Not the asshole. If they don't understand stepdad and stepsister, that's on them. Stepdad calling you bratty over this is beyond the pale and hugely insensitive. I feel bad for you and your mom because they are making you the bad guys because they aren't getting their way. This is important to you. Stand your ground. I'm sorry they're putting your mom in the middle too, and I'm very sorry for your loss. And Mirror Bank Guy says it, quoting OP, stepdad calling you bratty over this is being, quoting specifics like a dash. Stepdad calling you bratty over this is beyond the pale and hugely insensitive. Mere bank guy says, honestly, I felt this more hypocritical considering his bio daughter is being a brat about it. You know what? He's probably been enabling this weird behavior and pushing. Is it enmeshment? I don't know. I'm probably using that word wrong. He's been pushing this weird bond onto her, onto OP's mom, because having your mother leave, from the way OP wrote it, her stepsister's mom didn't die. They left. They left her at 8. Mothers don't usually dip out. And OP's mom picked this man. And they've been together for 8 years. And so a similar length of time that he was with his baby mom, he can't be too crazy for her to dip. I'm so curious why she left now. Damn. I am so curious. I'm sorry. I'm leaving y'all with the silence. I am so curious. Let's slide on down. By Miss, excuse me. By Miss Bex 18. No assholes here. It sounds like there's probably a way to find a compromise. There's a lot of change happening for both of you, and you could both do well by looking at it from the other's perspective. Could she have something else planned for the day that you scatter the ashes? So you get that alone time, but she can still be on a trip the rest of the time? If you can figure something out, it'll be best for all of you in the long run. I've already figured it out. She can just go on a trip with her dad, but she has fucking mommy issues. The reason why I read this shit as downvoted, because it was downvoted 88 times, comment is because this is the only comment that OP has, period. OP replies, no, my stepsister will totally try to monopolize our mom and is capable of guilt tripping her during the important moments. She'll either ruin the whole trip by making us hurry, or she'll complain that it's stupid and we could be doing better things in Italy. I would rather she stays home. This is not the kind of trip to test our relationship and feelings. Yeah, because knowing me, I'm going to reach right into my pocket if shit goes sideways. And that's that, you know? That's that. No more stepsister. She better have a green mushroom ready, right? In a video game. You know. Extra life. Ooh. Everybody immediately jumps down. This previous commenter's post, Adept at 6213 comments, why should she have to compromise? Stepsis can stay home with her father. She can have a trip of her own later. This trip is special for the closure of OP's nuclear family. Stepsis has nothing to do with that. This trip is for OP and mom. OP is not the asshole and doesn't have to and shouldn't have to compromise on this, right? And I remember the language, right? There was even another piece of jealousy aspect to it, right? Because there were several jealous elements. Why does she get to go on the trip first? That's what OP stepsister said, right? First. Why? What is this? What is this? We're either equal to my biological mother, or you need to be first. You need to take over my grieving process, or you need to go on vacation first. Bitch, it's not a vacation. I'm going to the ancestral homeland to bury my father. Oh. No more comments. No more of this. I'd rather be pissed than sad. Yes. If you can tell, I'd much rather be angry than crying my eyes out. Ugh, people.